So how do you cut vinyl plank flooring around a pipe? In this video, I'm going to break it down for you. So check this out. We got a piece of vinyl plank flooring sitting on top of already installed vinyl plank flooring, and we flipped it around so it's upside down. Now we're going to take another piece of vinyl plank flooring. We got it up against the wall, and we're tracing into the backing of the other plank so that we could score it. That's going to cut it off for us so we could go ahead and have the perfect fit up to the wall. Stick with me here. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but just see what I'm doing. So check this out. We're going to finish scoring that line all the way through, all the way down. And once we're good, we're going to get that out of our way. And this is step one right here. We're going to go ahead and take that vinyl plank, wiggle it back and forth a little bit. And this stuff was crazy beefy. Usually you could just kind of snap them off with your hands. This stuff was super meaty, so you got to use a little bit of help with the pliers here to get it pliable. Snap it off, and then once it's bent like that, I'm going to go ahead and take my knife, run that right down the crease. Watch your fingers when you do that. I lopped my hand off the next day after shooting this video, and it happens oh so easy. All right, so we got it to fit perfectly to the wall, but we have a pipe in the way right there on the side, so we got to cut around that. So I got it lined up perfectly where the plank is going to fall into, and then I'm making little notches on each side of the pipe here. See if you can get a better view of it there with my knife. So making a line to the right of the pipe and a line to the left of the pipe. Then I'm going to put the plank back in place on top of the existing vinyl planks, lining up the seam with the last one. Just catch the visual on it there, see exactly what I'm doing. Now I'm going to go ahead and take a scrap piece, and I'm going to use that to run off of the pipe. That's going to tell me exactly where the pipe ends at. Once again, just be watching what I'm doing here. I'm not the best at explaining this. But we're going to take the knife, score it all around. Now we're going to take our pliers here. We're going to go ahead and snap off that section that's going to go around the pipe up against the wall here. And once that's out, we are going to slide it into place before we lock it into place to go ahead and make sure it's going to fit. Usually you got to pull it back out one more time just to trim it up just right to make sure it's going to be that perfect fit for you. And look at that there. All right, we got that all chewed out. Maybe not, maybe. All right, almost. I told you, this was terrible product to do tutorial videos on because it was so meaty. I couldn't look all cool and knock it out real fast. This was actually real work here, but that's okay. Home Depot product. Can't remember what it was called, but I'll follow up in a video tomorrow because we're going to be doing way more of this stuff here. So anyway, we're good to go. Let's get ready to slide it in place. Get all your debris out of the way. Push it forward. Does it look like it fits? Oh, it looked like it fits. We're in good shape here. So now we have to get it to actually lock into place now that it's lined up around the pipe. All the hard stuff's done, kinda. Now the last hard part is to get our hands under that heating vent thingy majiggy, whatever you want to call it there, and slide it back into place. I don't know why I'm pulling that back out there. Clearly I missed something on my bullet points, but that's okay. So we got that. We're lined up. We're good. Let's pull the face of this heat vent register thingy off so we can go ahead and lock it in. Oh, thanks for falling off. You just get right out of my way. Boom, boom. This will be so much easier to work with. So we're just going to lift up on it, lock it down into place. You could stick pry bars back in there, apply a little bit of pressure to it while you're wiggling it back and forth, and then smack it with a hammer. Be careful when you're smacking it with a hammer, though. It actually takes finesse. I know the video looks super crazy, like I'm just beating the crap out of this plank. You actually just tap it right on the seam while you apply a little bit of pressure, and it slides right into place perfectly there. I'm not a fan of tapping blocks. Me and my buddies go back and forth on this one. I don't like them. I think they break the tongue and groove system on the flooring too much, so I won't mess with them. Get down with a pry bar, a hammer, and a knife, and you are good to go. Work your way all the way across. Once it's locked in place, everything's looking good. Just tap on that seam there, nice and easy, and you have officially installed that plank flooring.